What up? It's Haley. If you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. I'm a personal mortgage consultant in Washington State. That means I get you financing to buy a home and help you make smart financial decisions for your future. Holla. Last time I was here, I was telling you about the best mortgages for first-time home buyers. I broke down just 2 examples, but there are a myriad of loans that you could do if you're a first-time home buyer. I just outlined the 2 that I think are the best options for you. Today, how long does it take to close on a home? You know, we all think, okay, my offer got accepted, give me those keys, get that paper. Unfortunately, no, that's not how it works. The moment that your offer is accepted, a lot of stuff needs to happen in order to close on the home and get you those keys. So let me answer the original question first and foremost. So how long does it take to actually close on a home? From the moment your offer gets accepted, it typically takes about 30 days. If you're doing a private money loan, like an investment property, it could take anywhere from 3 to 10 days. Okay, here's the breakdown. Okay, your offer gets accepted. I come in and become your best friend for the next 30 days. I send you documents, updated statements, disclosures that you need to sign in the first 3 days of that contract in action. And you get me those documents right back because you're the best borrower ever. I gather up all your documents and I send them off to the lender. It's called a loan package. Side note, one of the biggest benefits to working with me is that I'm a mortgage broker. So I work with a lot of different lenders. So we're not just picking from one lender, one institutional bank like a Bank of America, but I have so many different options to choose from to be able to get you the best rate and the best terms based on your scenario. Now, back to regular scheduled programming. Your loan package is submitted and we receive conditional approval in the first 3 days. This just means that the lender comes in and says, hey, I don't really understand some things. Maybe your work history, maybe some credit discrepancies, maybe something about your bank statements and they need a full 60 days. Whatever that looks like, don't worry. I'll break it down for you and I'll make it super simple, clear, and concise for you. Okay, so a lot of things need to happen at the same time. So while that loan package is in the conditional approval stage, we order the inspection. The inspection is probably done within the first week of this contract because you really need to know the bare bones of your property. Okay, this is the most perfect situation. Your inspection just came back clean and clear. Side note, if your inspection doesn't come back clean and clear, that's another conversation. Next thing I do is I order the appraisal on your home. This takes about 5 days, 5 business days. Someone needs to come out, appraise your home, and it takes them about 3 days to generate a report. While this is all happening, you're kind of just sitting on the sidelines just waiting for emails, texts, and calls from me. Okay, so you're still super happy with the property and you're waiting on the appraisal. So I'm gonna be like, hey, let's lock in your rate. Rates are really low if we haven't done that already. And let's set up your homeowner's insurance. Okay, the appraisal comes back in. We're about 2 to 2.5 weeks into those 30 days. Once the appraisal comes back in, I issue the closing disclosure and I ask you to acknowledge it. You have 3 days after the appraisal is sent to you to acknowledge the closing disclosure. So the closing disclosure is gonna break down all the costs for you. The upfront costs, your mortgage payment, anything that you might get back at closing. This will be all outlined in the closing disclosure and you can ask any questions, raise any concerns you might have. Once the CD is acknowledged, it goes back to the lender for final approval. They pretty much just audit the file again and raise any questions or concerns that they might have. And at this point, it's kind of just a waiting game. We tie up any loose ends that we have with the lender and we get the clear to close. Once we have the clear to close, you're gonna sign those loan documents. Once you sign those loan documents, you have 3 days to rescind your purchase. But here's the deal, at this point, you're like, oh my gosh, I just want this to be over with. Once those 3 days are up, you wire cash to the escrow office. And once there's final approval on those funds, you get those keys to the home. And that, my friends, is the end of the 30 days. So as you can see, there is a lot that we need to get done. Don't worry, we're gonna walk through every single step together. You can ask me any questions, call me at any time, and we're gonna get you that house. Let's talk about your options and see what best scenario fits your needs. I'm your personal mortgage consultant, and I'm here for you every step of the way. Thanks for watching.